Welcome to the Plutonium Project, where a group of 8 students and 5 faculty members from a variety of disciplines have been working together to study the negative effects of nuclear energy, primarily with the development of plutonium-based reactors being developed in Point Lepreau, New Brunswick. So what is plutonium? Plutonium is a highly radioactive nuclear material used for nuclear power. It is developed through the fission process of uranium in a nuclear reactor, which can be seen from this image. In groups of 2, the effects of 4 different areas were studied. Let's hear from our first group, who studied environment impact and indigenous perspectives.
Hi, I'm Valeria.
And I'm Emma.
And in our research in the Plutonium Project, we have looked at indigenous perspectives surrounding New Brunswick's plans for small modular nuclear reactors and the federal plans for constructing a deep geological repository in Ontario.
During our research, we have learned that Canada has a long history of oppressing Indigenous people through the nuclear fuel chain, also known as nuclear colonialism.
We have also looked at the social and environmental risks of developing small modular nuclear reactors in New Brunswick. And we have evaluated that if we want a sustainable future, we should re-evaluate our plans to construct small modular nuclear reactors in New Brunswick.
The second area of focus was studying plutonium economy and the international threat it poses. Let's hear from Chris and Alex.
My name is Alex, and this is my research partner Chris, and over the course of the last few months we've been studying plutonium economy, particularly around global security and the risks that it causes. And we've been doing this mostly out of importance with New Brunswick advocating for plutonium nuclear energy production out of Point Lepreau.
Yeah, so in a plutonium economy, plutonium becomes an article of commerce, which in turn increases nuclear proliferation worldwide and increases the circulation of plutonium, which could go into the wrong hands, including terrorist organizations and rogue states.
Our third area of study came from Alexandra and Maria, studying the political economy.
Hi, my name is Maria Caridad and this is my research partner Alexandra. We looked at following the money as small modular reactors in New Brunswick, and we looked at 2 nuclear designing companies called ARC and Multics. We looked at corporate relations and also sources of financing for our project.
So our findings shows that basically Multics and ARC are receiving fundings from a lot of government sources and not a lot of private investments.
And finally, let's hear from Emily and Aaron, who studied public discourse.
Hi there, my name is Emily Green and this is Aaron Hurley, and together on the Plutonium Project, we are researching public media discourse concerning the development of SMRs in New Brunswick. Which means we read a lot of news stories and news coverage about the issue, and dominantly we found that SMRs were portrayed as low emitting, safe, reliable, and as a good economic opportunity for the province.
And in the alternative media sources, we found that the issue was framed as a form of climate change delay, risky energy, and economic wishful thinking. And we thought it was important to research this issue because how the issue is portrayed in the media affects public perception, and so it's important to be aware of the media sources you're consuming.
Students were given the opportunity to work in a cohesive group and meet with professionals to expand their knowledge on some of the most pressing environmental issues. They were also given the opportunity to present their findings on a panel through the research fair, along with on-campus events to engage the public with the important information that is often hidden when major projects like nuclear energy are being implemented. We would like to thank the Social Sciences and Humanities Research Council of Canada for creating this opportunity. If you are a student passionate about environmental and political issues, see the information below for more.